The Crunch return to action on this Black Friday at home against the Laval Rocket. First matchup of the regular season between the Crunch and the Rocket. They will play 6 times in total. And for the Crunch, it is the middle game of 3 consecutive games against the North Division here this week. Crunch started that off on Wednesday night when they took on the Utica Comets, lost at the Adirondack Bank Center, a 4-1 defeat against Utica. It was a tight game for the most part. Utica pulled out in the third period from a 2-1 lead. They scored early in the third to take a 3-1 lead, and then added an empty netter late to make it a 4-1 final. Crunch thought they did some good things. They hope to carry that over into tonight's game against Laval.
But I feel that our team's got to play with more grit. More grit in every zone, and I thought the other night we had too many guys that were lacking grit. And when I mean grit, it's not about being physical or toughness or anything like that, but it's having a heavy stick and winning the races and winning the battle down low and winning your position in front of the net. And it's something that we definitely got to do better.
I mean, they're having a really good season right now. They're a hard-working team. I know the coach on the other side coached me in junior, so I know the way he is. He's kind of the same way as our coach. He's strong on players, but when they play good, they know it too. So I'm sure they're going to show up tonight and win those 2 points, so it's going to be a hell of a battle.
The Rocket in town brings the return of 2 former Crunch forwards, Kevin Lynch and Matthew Pekka. Pekka's in his second year in the Montreal organization and in his first year with the Rocket. He spent a number of years in Syracuse and is one of 10 players in franchise history with the Crunch to record at least 100 assists. Meanwhile, Kevin Lynch last year missed all season with various injuries. Tried to get back multiple times, couldn't quite do it. That was a big loss for the Crunch a year ago. He's off to a good start in his first season with the Laval Rocket as well. In fact, Laval as a team is off to a good start, currently 4th place in the North Division as they square off with the Crunch for the first time this year. Rocket have not made the playoffs yet in their first 2 seasons in Laval. We'll see what happens tonight. It is matchup number 1 of 6 between the Rocket and the Crunch in the 2019-2020 season. If you can't join us from the War Memorial Arena tonight, you can catch all the action on ESPN Radio and AHL TV. Countdown to Crunch time gets underway at 6:45. The puck drop is at 7 as the Crunch and the Rocket begin their season series tonight from the War Memorial Arena.